Guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, and today you're watching this video because you want to get better on Project Lazarus.
Wait, can I learn too?
Of course, this is for everyone. Now, this game that I'll be covering was going to be used to demo one of my late game strategies on research, but it ended up showcasing so much more. The intention of this video is to show you how I approach the game, and in certain situations I'll ask for your participation to enhance your split-second decision making. This is similar to my advanced tips and strategies video, but instead we're doing it on the research map. But before we get started, I do want to say that the strategies that are being used here are explained in my 5 things that you should know video. So if you haven't watched it, please do that first to get a detailed understanding of my late game strategies. The link for it is here. Now if you're still with me, of course, and you haven't done so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Also, remember to check out the description box for timestamps of this video, as well as links to other sites and videos that help support this channel. Alright guys, let's get started. It's round 22 and right away I started the game with my transporter strat. No offense to this guy, but I like being alone since I don't trust others in a public game to keep the zombies away from me. It's like training in graduation when a teammate is present, you just try to avoid it when you can. Also, standing next to the transporter in other rooms will give me a better chance to survive, since the zombies can only attack me from the entrance to this portal. Okay guys, here's our first scenario. You take the teleporter, you find that your teammate is down, and here's the question that I have for you. Can you revive this person or not? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it, and when we come back, I'll give you my answer. The best course of action would be to not pick this person up. The reason is there are many zombies in the room already. You also have no support of any kind, including no perks, no packed weapons, or teammates to cover you if you attempt to pick them up. So for now, just continue to farm. For our next scenario, it's a slightly different variation than the first. Your teammate has been down for some time, and they are alone in another room. Can you revive this person or not? Again, we'll take a few seconds, and I'll give you my answer when we return. Congrats to you if you said that this person can be revived. The reason why is the key difference between the first scenario and this one is that they have been down in the room alone, which means that the zombies have more than likely despawned from that area. Knowing this bit of information, you should have more time to save your teammate if you attempt it. Also, anytime that you get a power up that can assist like insta-kill, you really need to take advantage, which leads me to my next topic. For scenario number 3, I want to cover the knife versus shooting debate during insta-kill. At this stage, the question is, should you knife, use the gun, or both? Guys, again, let's take a quick pause, and when we come back, I'll break down my answer. For those of you who said to do both, kudos to you, and here's the reasons why. The first reason is when insta-kill is on, sure, the most optimum way to get points is to use the knife. But what happens when you encounter a situation like this? You can only kill one at a time, which takes even more time away from your insta-kill, not to mention greatly increasing our chances for getting knocked. Our second reason, and I'm sure everyone would agree, is that you can kill way more zombies with the gun. As long as you stick with mostly headshots, you'll be okay. After crunching the numbers, I found that for every 10 zombies you kill with the knife, you need to kill 13 with headshots to cover the difference. So the moral of this story is, don't get so caught up in using only the knife versus the gun when the insta-kill is on. At higher rounds, if you use both while sticking with all headshots, I guarantee you'll be just fine. It's round 23 and we're on our 4th scenario. I'm here farming as usual. I'm also getting really low on ammunition for both guns. There's only 2 of us left, and when I retreat through the teleporter, my teammate gets knocked. You can save this person, but which of the following should you do first? Just pick them up right now, get quick revive, or get more ammo. Let's pause again and I'll walk you through the process when I return. Good job for those of you who said get ammo. You can't just pick them up right now because, as I mentioned, there's only 2 of us left, which means this place is going to be crawling with zombies very soon. And while quick revive would guarantee that you could pick up your teammate a lot faster, again, you have no ammo to fend off any of the zombies should something go wrong. Remember, the priority in this game is survival, and if we die at this point, the game is over. For scenario number 5, let's switch it up a little bit. If you need to be revived in the lab, the best thing for you to do is position yourself close to the main teleporter like around here. The reason is that you're easy to get to, and if something goes wrong, your teammate can escape through the teleporter. But here's the real question. Since you just lost all of your perks and you hardly have any points, what do you think that your priority should be once you get revived? Again guys, take the time to think about it, and when we return I'll give you my answer. The best thing to do is just leave the lab. Since you have to farm for more points, move to a more open area like the spawn or speed cola room for any training. If you continue to stay here, you're just asking for trouble. And to prove my point, just watch. See what I mean? And this brings me to my next point. Now, I've picked this person up 2 times and they continued to train in the lab. At some point, during revive number 3, you would think that it would be time for me to just cut my losses. But of course, I'm a slow learner, and it wasn't until revive number 4, after almost getting trapped, that I officially learned my lesson. Naturally, the person got knocked again, and when they died, they left me this nice message to show their appreciation. Thanks, buddy. During the game, this person asked me, Edge, why don't you pack your weapons? And that is a great question. When you're alone, you don't want to try and pack during the middle of the round. The safest thing to do would be to wait for an insta-kill or use the last zombie method. And the last one, which is a little risky, if someone is training the horde in the spawn area, you can use the zombie limits to your advantage. If you're not familiar with any of these terms, please check out my advanced tips and strategy guide in the description box below. It's round 24 guys, and I was looking for the last DEFCON panel to activate when I noticed this guy. Remember when I mentioned the panel order in the 5 things you should know video? I talked about why you shouldn't go for these panels at the top when it's not safe. Well, may I present to you People's Exhibit A. This guy went on the catwalk when he wasn't sure if it was safe, and this is the result. Please avoid doing this at all costs. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay recap video and learned a little more on how I approach the game. I encourage everyone to try my tips and strategies, but overall, this is to help you find what works for you. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of this video, and as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.